here we go. Gold medal and silver medal on the line. And as I mentioned, the wind has picked up for the first time today. It has been non-existent, and now it is picking up kind of significantly. You might, it might
good,
be
actually.
I mean, it feels amazing, but it's going to start to be a factor in the way the ball is moving here if it keeps up like this. A lot of times when it's really windy, the players have been dealing with it all day long, so they know what's coming.
Yeah,
you know, they've been playing it already. This is kind of out of the blue. The wind has picked up, and now you got to make those adjustments.
Yeah, and on your screen, when we are on that baseline cam, wind is blowing from left to right on the screen.
The barbecue truck will be leaving at 5 p.m. The barbecue truck will be leaving at 5 p.m. The hot dog truck will be here until 7 p.m. The hot dog truck till 7 p.m.
No.
Oh, and there it is. The wind kept that in. You can see there. Nice shot of that windsock as it is starting to get horizontal there, picking up quite a good amount. And you saw it already playing a role here as it kept Frazer's ball from going long on that last exchange. Oh my goodness.
Wow, and he just jelly-legged Dekel Bar right there. What I mean by that is that he just froze him in his tracks, and he had nowhere to go because he did not know where Frazer was going with that ball. No.
No.
Bar just misses that deep on the baseline.
5-0-1.
Nice pickup from Frazer. Oh, they get back in it. Wow. So you saw Simone earlier in that rally. She threw up a baseline lob into the wind. It held it up, didn't even get past the kitchen line. So certainly a little riskier of a shot at this venture with the wind picking up.
Yeah, and she's made that a weapon in her game. And she usually typically will hit that shot from about 3-4 feet in at the baseline and then attack that next ball.
JARDIM and Frazer out in front here, 5-0 here in game one of our gold medal match. David and Bar answer here. Going long, but unfortunately Simone is in the way. Gets tagged with that one on the Ernie from Dekel Bar.
So this was the issue just a little bit last game that they had when it was 11-7 in game two, was when JARDIM and Frazer were stacking. Simone wasn't getting up all the way after her return on the stack. And that was the case right there. As Frazer was trying to protect her, he gets burnt backside.
Nice bid. Let's go.
massive serve from Deckelbar. Jardim can't even get it. Good paddle on it.
5-5-2.
And again, she's got a little wind into her face as well. And again, 2 in a row. That massive serve from Deckelbar.
Yeah, and that
gets 2 quick points.
That 5-1 lead.
All right, David and Barr with that 1-point lead, looking to extend it here. Ooh, we got a foot fault on Deckelbar as he kind of made a lap around.
Joanna Corker, our USA Pickleball certified referee, all over it, and a good call. His momentum carried him in after he hit his shot. Much needed side out for Jardim and FRAZER.
Sometimes Vivian David just, she's in the splash zone, as it were, for Deckelbar. She just needs to get out of the way.
Barr trying to be a little cute right there and trying to dot that sideline. Goes a little wide and all tied up here now at 6.
6-6-2.
Yeah, I think FRAZER's got to pull that. When Deckel does that Ernie, he just drops that in. Instead of going back at him, pull that hard cross court, because David's covering in the middle. He did it once in that last match. That's the answer for that little drop shot Ernie from Barr.
6-6-2.
Well, what looked to be a bit of a runaway here for Jardim and FRAZER at the beginning of this first game. Up 5-0, now tied up at 6s. Barr and David definitely found a little rhythm here.
No. Oh, and David is out of bounds.
Yep.
But couldn't do anything, and it hits her right in the belly.
She knew it was out, because she was out. But nice little gift there for Dylan FRAZER.
So you're seeing the difference from where Barr and David were playing against J.W. Johnson and Georgia Johnson. Georgia was just a little outmatched, a little bit on some of those hands battles. Jardim and FRAZER, they are not at all. So Jardim and FRAZER are able to handle everything that Barr and David have.
So players, please report directly to the court when you receive your text message court assignment. Thank you.
That's a nice drive there from Jardim. Full sprint to hit that ball.
And kind of a misdirect. I had no idea where she was going with that.
Yes, thank you. 9-6-2.
Bit of a reach.
Yeah, as soon as she hit it too, she looked down to her positioning and realized that she was kind of off-footed right there trying to hit that.
And Jardim and FRAZER out in front again. David and Barr looking to close the gap once again. Sometimes Fraser, when he speeds it up, Deckelbar is so tall, so he has a lot more room to get on top of the balls. He kind of Fraser puts it up a little too high, and Deckel's able to handle it and then put it down to a place Fraser can then not return it. And we're all tied up at 9s here in game 1 with a missed return in the net from Fraser.
1 minute.
Break and the excitement.
Time in. 9-9-1.
All right, still on first serve as well. Barr and David 2 points away from closing out this first game.
Dylan Fraser fan club loves that.
Mm-hmm. He's got mom here, he's got grandparents here.
That's a great counter, and again, that's Fraser reading Barr's drive and just getting that backhand, that forehand back and attacking his drive.
Terry Jordan, please report immediately to court number 7. Terry Jordan.
Yep, just long right there. David trying to make something out of that right there, but all that does is give JARDIM and Fraser game point.
Was reaching just a little bit again. That one she gets over the net, but kind of wasn't able to do a lot with it.
And you watched Barr get his forehand up and ready for that attack, almost lean back.
Oh, we got a ball on court from our senior match going on next door. We will replay. Fraser reads it.
The thing of it was Barr, after he hit that, he was like, thank goodness Fraser
looks
played
like it was
that.
going out.
That ball's going out, so Barr knows he got a break right there. Because he went inside out, that ball's gonna sail wide and long.
See the really good movement. Just a little too high there from Fraser. Just can't give Deckelbar even an inch too high. Tied at 10s. Cross. Wow, what a backhand flip down the line from Barr. A missed opportunity for Simone JARDIM and Dylan Fraser as they had the flying drop Ernie from Barr. JARDIM just didn't go hard enough cross court. Kept them in that. And now a game point on the other side. Just a little short there from David as she gets pushed a little bit off the line there.
So JARDIM and FRAZER have had 2 game points. Barr and David have had 1. No one able to close this out yet.
I like the poach. He's there. Just didn't quite as get a good enough paddle on that as he wanted to.
10, 11, 2.
David and Barr will have their second opportunity to end game number 1 up 11-10. Wow, what a counter from JARDIM. And she just places that ball beautifully down the line.
Perfect spot.
11, 10, 2.
And I think David played an out ball too right there.
Yeah.
That ball was sailing upward as it got to her, but JARDIM and FRAZER fight off 2 more game points.
Wow. Both teams have held off the other. Ooh, double bar. Teetering there on that kitchen line, stays out, but all into the net. Ties it back up at 11.
Good spot right there from FRAZER, and it'll give him and Simone JARDIM game point number 3 after this timeout.
And I saw we head to Plantation, Florida for 3 more amazing days of pickleball streamed. All right, back into the action. JARDIM and FRAZER. Effects coming out of Simone JARDIM were my favorite part of that. Wow. Battling.
So game point number 4 here for FRAZER, and
oh my
off
goodness.
the tape, no love for Deco Barr and Vivian Day.
Catalano here for all the amazing action in this gold medal match. Simone JARDIM and Dylan FRAZER on the near end narrowly take game 1, 13-11. Vivian David and Deco Barr on the far end here for game number 2. Ooh, FRAZER tries to take Deco Barr out with that one. And again, Vivian David and Deco Barr have some work to do here if they want that gold medal. They not only have to win the next 2 games, but then also a match to 15 following.
Love how David goes backside there on FRAZER. As FRAZER covers the sideline, as he's coming back, she goes against the grain and goes back to him. JARDIM goes down on the attack from Pickleball.
201.
Ooh, nice defense from FRAZER. He's a big Ernie there from Pickleball.
301.
Good setup there by Vivian David. And she starts that off, and Pickleball able to finish.
401.
Great time for it right there. Ball slowed up, popped up for her, and almost had both Barr and David leaning middle.
Second server. 502.
Ooh. David almost hits Barr. Always spells trouble when you leave a ball up to that Pickleball forehand.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, all that momentum that you think you carry over from a 13-11 win, David and Barr have answered completely. So Barr has it. He just looks over and goes, I missed it, because he did. He was there. He just overhits that. He's got to take something off that.
061.
A little deja vu here from game one, only the opposite teams. As FRAZER and JARDIM jumped out early in game one. I think we're up 5-0. And then, of course, Barr and David came back and kind of fought right to the end of that first game. Let's see if Barr and David can hold on here.
That's a nice counter from FRAZER in the middle. Barr looks at David, David looks at Barr, and it splits him and lands in the baseline.
261.
That's a nice shot at the body of Vivian David. JARDIM does not allow her to set up and attacks right at her chest. Nothing personal, just business right there. And David not able to adjust. She tries it again. David ready for the first one.
Wind still picking up a little bit.
461.
Definitely a factor.
No.
That is not where anybody thought that ball was going.
Vivian David chalked up the edge of her paddle and just shot that ball straight down the line. And
Wow.
when I mean line, I mean the kitchen line.
The other sideline. Oh, we got a little wind blowing some signs over here.
462.
All right, now they're back within 2. Oh, nice. Oh, he gets back. Can't handle the next one.
And that's the key right there is Dekel goes for that Ernie. He doesn't watch it after he hits it. He gets right back into play, and he's available to help out his partner right there and get that side out.
6-4-1.
David sizing up that middle right there. She put 2 dinks to the middle. That's the JARDIM backhand there. And then she speeds up there, able to cause the mistake and get on the board again.
Oh, that's going out, but unfortunately, again, FRAZER just can't get that paddle out of the way. Nice cover again from Vivian David as Dekel is rocking those earnings hard now. Within 2 of forcing that 3rd game.
9-4-2.
That's a good speed up from David as she just sped that up at about 60%. And a timeout here from JARDIM and FRAZER as Barr and David now on the flip side have a game point on their paddle here in game number 2.
Of the day here in pro mixed doubles. Simone JARDIM, Dylan FRAZER on the far end. Vivian David, Dekel on the near end. Splitting games 1 and 2. Forcing this 3rd game. Our teams will switch ends at 6. If JARDIM and FRAZER win this 3rd game, they will be our gold medalist, undefeated through the day. If Dekel and Vivian David win, it will force a tiebreaker match to 15, as that will be Simone and Dylan's first loss of the day.
Vivian David causes the mishit from Dylan FRAZER.
0-0-1.
Setting up that middle.
Oh gosh.
So you watch Dekel hit that shot right there, and he runs around that forehand and then inside outs it from probably his belly button in and just flips that up and almost shocks JARDIM.
No.
Wow, what a counter from David as she just sitting on that speed up.
Nice defense from JARDIM on that Ernie again, but just can't do a lot when you're defending a really great Ernie like that.
3-0-1.
Barr in front early here in this third game. Good little run there to start it off. Let's see if JARDIM and FRAZER can answer here.
Wow, and Barr had FRAZER in a sprint to the kitchen line, and he recognized that and just flips up a nice little easy lob. FRAZER almost tripped over his own feet.
Yep, that was a fast back pedal right there. Nice get there from Simone. Just a little high from FRAZER. And David's ball looked like it might have been going long, but could have been close.
Yeah, nice shot.
Barr is just all Ernie all the time here in this match.
5-0-1.
Yeah, Simone got handcuffed right there.
Very quick 6 points here for Vivian David and Deckel Barr.
Time in. 6-0-1. Second
Wow.
server.
If that ball gets over the net,
That was going through
it's
the back
it's
fence.
in the parking lot. And again, that counter off of the David third shot drive.
Players, it is time for a medal match at the Franklin Stand. 65 and over men's singles.
David and Barr in the driver's seat here in this third game, very in control. JARDIM and FRAZER really need a momentum swing here in their favor, and they're just not getting it right now.
Bronze medalist is James Lafemina. Your silver medalist is Paul Paletta. And your 2022 gold medalist, Charlie Creamer. Please report to the Franklin medal stand and meet Miss Dana Joseph.
Wow.
Well, finally you see FRAZER go for an Ernie.
Yep.
And now it wasn't successful, the Ernie itself, but it set up the next couple shots. So I like the attempt there. It's there if he wants to take it and force something, try and force something. Barr does not get that up and over FRAZER enough.
That was more just a, here, would you like a lovely overhead? Here you go.
Here's a gift for you, Dylan.
No. Side out.
So Barr's serve, okay. Here, Vivian's serve was to the sideline.
1-7-1.
Barr needs to go to the opposite sideline because JARDIM is stacking. He tried to go behind FRAZER, thinking he was going to cover and went wide. Now you compound one mistake with two right there. My next ball here is going right at Deckel Barr, no matter what. Because there's 3 mistakes, and now they start to snowball. So I don't care who he is, what he is, how strong he's playing. I'm going at him again here, try and force him to do something. Yeah. He ends that right there, but JARDIM and FRAZER within 4 here, trying to answer game number 3.
And a hop and a skip from Vivian David will not help that ball go over the net.
4-7-2.
Nice drive again, take something off there, create some shape on the ball. That's what Dylan FRAZER does. As that ball's getting to the net, it starts to dip a little more. Barr and David have only scored 1 point since the end change.
5-7-2.
Yeah, babe. Let's go.
Side out.
Let's go. Right here. Come on. Come on.
7-5-1.
Ooh, great job by FRAZER getting out of the way of that.
Yep, good talk and good communication from JARDIM telling FRAZER no.
Had some good hands battles in the middle of that rally.
It's going to be a key where this return goes and where the third goes.
Ooh.
Nice speed up there from Pickleball, and on a missed Ernie attempt, I thought that he was really flat-footed on that flat reset from JARDIM. He didn't go for it, but makes her pay in the end on the speed up.
And that wind really picking up here now. Cross court from left to right.
What a backhand counter from Big Pickleball right there.
They're certainly feeling it here. It's been a couple times I thought Dylan FRAZER had an attackable ball at the kitchen that he didn't take. And it could just be, you know, my angle. Perhaps it's not as, you know, up as I think it is.
5-9-1.
But I'd like to see him. He does really well when he gets a little more aggressive.
Seconds over. Yeah. 5-9-2.
Oh, was that in? I mean, the wind is blowing in the direction that.
So I think David is telling Barr she didn't see it.
Think differently, I'll give it to you.
FRAZER's gonna
Say it was out.
give him the out call.
Yeah. Side out.
David kind of went for it like she thought it was in, though.
Yes, you did.
But maybe she just thought it was really close. All right, so 9-5-1 side out after that ball is called out.
Nice combo from Dylan FRAZER right there. Again, this is the difference maker right here on this serve,
5-2.
where Simone's got to come all the way across and see what they do. There's got to be a drive right here. Michael doesn't. I don't understand why he wouldn't drive that, put pressure on JARDIM as she's coming across.
Point.
Good attack there from David, and
Match point here for the 2 out of 3 portion of this gold medal match.
Yes.
Am I correct, sir? We came at 9.
But you came at 9, and it's the second serve. Sorry, Joanne.
Right, we came in at 9, so you were serving. Thank you.
Just a little confusion there. Server
10-5-2.
all cleared up though.
match point here though for Barr and David to force that game to 15.
Side out.
Barr trying to make something happen in the middle there. Up by 5. I like it. Be aggressive. Put the pressure on.
Go. 5, 10, 1.
Oh my goodness. Ripped the cover off that ball if it had a cover.
5, 10, 2.
That is a great return of serve there from Pickleball.
10, 5, 1.
Match point number 2 here for Barr and David.
And they get it. So indeed, we are going to a match to 15. Pro doubles is about to be underway here at the APP Punta Gorda Open, presented by Head Pickleball Lauren McLaughlin, Dominic Catalano here. Tiebreaker match to 15 for all of the marbles. Coming up right now, Simone Jardim, Dylan Frazier will start us off serving on the near end. Deckelbar, Vivian David will receive on the far end. Again, this is one match to 15. They'll switch ends at 8. And then we will have a gold medalist and a silver medalist, and our day will be done.
1, 0, 2. Side out. 0, 1, 1. Point.
Jardim and Frazier took game 1, 13-11, then dropped games 2 and 3 to Barr and David, which is what got us here to this tiebreaker match to 15. Everybody's coming out swinging here.
1, 1, 2. Point. Yes, you are. 2, 1, 2.
No, don't miss that. Unacceptable. Sorry. Come on.
3, 1, 2.
Oh, and David just starts laughing right after she hits it because she's like, I had that all day and pulled it out.
1, 3, 1.
She's still smiling about it.
Second server.
Uncharacteristic missed third there from Jardim.
1, 3, 2.
Oh, little net cord there from Frazier.
Two, 3, 2.
Got it.
Side out.
Again, there's that lob from the baseline from Jardim, and I think, you know, you have mentioned it works a little bit better sort of in the transition zone when she's a little bit more forward. Not sure lobbing from behind the baseline is ever the best option.
Good.
Vivian David resets the first speed up from Jardim and then anticipates the second and just turns it into offense.
Second server.
David gets low as we see her do so often, but leaves that one a little short.
4-2-2.
Deckel upset with himself that he missed that, and he was sitting right on it.
2-4-1.
Come on. Go.
Second server.
Deckel putting a little two-handed backhand there. Just flicks it nice and easy.
You. Got it, got it.
JARDIM was off balance on that one ball. Looked like she was going to be able to rip that.
Yeah, it definitely was a little bit awkward looking.
Yes, you are.
She was a little out of place there. Oh, good. I saw something blowing over there, and Vivian just found it. Looked like some sort of a business card or something.
Dylan's.
Ooh, our baseline camera swaying in the breeze a little too. I could just see there. See that wind blowing away here.
Side out.
Right here.
4-3-1.
Nice
Ooh,
ball by
drops
FRAZER.
in.
Yep. FRAZER gets a ball he can do something with right there, but sounded like he got it off the edge of the paddle. With a little wrist flick.
Job.
Just calm, easy right there by JARDIM. Not do too much with it, but get it to the spot she wants to get it to.
One thing that's so great about this level of pickleball is Simone knows what to expect or can be looking out for it because she kind of knows what she would do if she was on the other side. So all of these pro players, they not only know what they want to do, they can kind of anticipate what their opponents are going to do as well because they know what should be coming.
Yeah. 4-5-2.
FRAZER almost gets a good paddle on that. Look at our beautiful crowd there. Had packed seats all day long here for our first day of the pros playing as we conclude our day with this final matchup.
Viv just finishing that ball down the middle. 1 point away are David and Barr from an end change here in this game to 15.
All right, second call, Dominic Osborne, Gregory Young. Gregory Young and Dominic Osborne, please report immediately to court number 11. Court number 11, gentlemen, this is your second and final call.
Wow, Barr ready for it in the middle. And David and Barr will get that end change on their terms, up 8-4 here in the game to where it's on their terms and let them attack. We'll see if anything that FRAZER and JARDIM can do here. Now, I don't mind the speed up, but then on the counter right there, FRAZER gets handcuffed. It's the last thing he needs right now, and David and Barr are in control.
No.
FRAZER right at the body of Vivian David. No question that was his intent with that Ernie. And again, that's not faulting him for that at all. That is part of the strategy of the game. Sometimes that is the point, is to hit your opponent.
I don't think we've seen enough Ernies out of Dylan FRAZER today. Opportunities there.
I think as we've seen Dylan FRAZER play the last year, I think there is still a part of him that is a little hesitant to get aggressive, play super confidently. There's just kind of that little maybe nagging voice still that's making him be a little tentative about some things. So I think that'll continue to come with experience here on the Pro Tour.
Oh, and the reverse forehand there from Dekel Barr, the winner down the middle. But congratulations to Kim Kessner and Scott Crandall as they just beat Eva Welsher and Scott Moore in the Senior Pro Gold Medal match.
Absolutely. A weird, uncharacteristic shot there from Simone.
Yeah, she's trying to cut that backhand just a little too much on the last one. What a serve.
Terry Jordan
just misses it. I thought that might drop in there in the backcourt.
This is your second and final call. Terry Jordan, please report immediately to court number 5. This is your second and final call.
Alright, so Dekel Barr, Vivian David looking for that double dip gold medal here. Oh my goodness, what a get from Vivian.
What hands all the way around from all four of these players on that point. Absolutely incredible. But David and Barr come out on top there, and they are 3 points away here from the double dip and the gold medal here at the APP Punta Gorda Open.
Oh boy.
And Dekel
Didn't
got
get
it.
Oh.
Nope, those size 16 stepped in right on the line.
That's what I said, he got a foot fault, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you were saying he missed it, and I was like, no, he definitely got called, right?
Yeah.
There was so much happening. I was confused.
Joanna Corker all over that.
Vivian didn't give him quite enough space to get in front of her. And the sun setting in the sky here. It's dropped the temperatures a little bit. which I'm sure our players appreciate. Their final few rallies of the day.
Yeah, that is so bad.
Oh, what a counter again from David. She's been doing that all day long. Kind of a half
Gold medal,
apologist.
match point for Vivian David and Deckel Barr.
Great hands from JARDIM with a little shriek to fight off that first match point.
Doesn't happen without the shriek, Dom. Doesn't work. Oh my goodness. Where did he get that? It was so awkward.
No, yeah, Viv.
Oh.
Just too much Vivian David.
4-14-2.
Got it.
That's Dylan Fraser coming in hot right there. Saying, I'll take over the middle, Simone. Don't worry about it. They have a lot of work to do here. Get back in this game.
All right, good hold. David and Barr. 2 more opportunities at a gold medal here. Ooh, Vivian David coming in too hot that time.
Again, you're up by a lot.
Yeah, it's
9
a little
points
room
here.
to be a little too hot.
Mm-hmm.
14-5-2.
Oh, that goes long from Simone, and that indeed completes the double dip. Vivian David and Deckel Barr secure their gold medal here at the APP Punta Gorda Open presented by Head Pickleball. A big congratulations to Simone JARDIM and Dylan Fraser. They come up just